Hello, Cancer. I'm doing some short animal oracle card readings for July. These aren't time specific though, so if you come across this video at another time, there could be something very useful for you in this little stretch of time. So I'm using the Animal Spirit Oracle, which I really love. And I've got such beautiful cards. You can see the backs of them. So I'm going to shuffle it and ask if there's an animal that likes to come forward as a guardian for you in July with a message for you. Let's see how Cancers are doing. I think your birthday is coming up soon. Okay, so for Cancer, here we go. Oh, so you've got the same as we had earlier. Let's see if a different message comes through for you. Oh no, actually it's different. It's different. We had the coyote earlier. So we've got the fox spirit. Ooh, interesting energy. Think on your feet. And it's 27, which links up. If you add 2 and 7 together, it becomes the energy of 9. So there is something big going on for you guys at the moment. And I feel like you're coming up to a period of opposition. So I'm getting a sense of something that's quite tricky going to come up in July. Something where you're going to be faced with something either by another person or in work or in a relationship. And you're going to have to see it through. I think there's going to be a bit of facing your own shadow as well, which is always tough. You know, I really feel for anyone who goes through that process because, it can be very, very tough. You're going to really need to look after yourself. And this is a card of determination, actually, like think on your feet. But also, I feel like there's a need for being open. Yeah. I feel like there's a need to be a bit open with other people that you're dealing with and show a little bit of vulnerability, but not too much. That's a hard one to do. So, just be open, maybe be open-minded about a situation that's coming up and be open to options. But I'm getting the feeling from this that you might have to just go through whatever this is that's coming up for you in July. And if that's true, you can call upon this animal guardian, the fox. We have a lot of foxes in the UK. I think there are foxes all over the world, actually, aren't there? Like foxes, Arctic foxes even. But usually they're very earthy creatures. They're very resourceful. They're good at defending their young. They're good at looking after themselves. And I feel like the energy of this card is saying to you, you're going to be okay. You're going to be fine, but you need to just move through whatever's coming up. And please call on this energy. It feels actually, when I'm saying it, the energy in my right side of my body, my more masculine energy, feels like I am, kind of standing my ground a bit, but also being soft, being a bit open. So I'm not attacking or becoming aggressive. It's just like a sort of openness and awareness that, there's an opposition here, and I need to stand my ground a bit and not force anything, but allow things to unfold naturally. I'm almost wondering with this card, there's a sense of manipulation going on. So I don't know if you're manipulating. Could be if you're facing your own shadow. It can be really hard when we all do things. We're all growing up in environments that are not altogether pure and harmonious because we're learning stuff, aren't we? So if you're being caught in your own manipulation, then just soften a bit. Call on the fox spirit to help. Just allow yourself to view it, and be resourceful about it as well. So, if you're caught in it, then it's like, okay, yeah, you got me. I did it. And then go, okay, well, now how can I work it out? How can I be a better person? How can I do what I need to do to make this right? It might not be that, you could also find that you are being manipulated by somebody. So there just seems to be an energy around that, around manipulation. And it feels like the sort of manipulation that could be quite tangled up, like emotional, but also mental. And you know, whoever's doing this or however you got into the situation, if you call on the fox spirit, I think you're going to get like quite clear guidance. The trouble with manipulation is it becomes confusing. It confuses the mind, and the emotions no longer become congruent. So we can like feel something in our gut, oh, that doesn't feel right. But when somebody is telling us, the mind, a certain other thing, the mind will go, oh, okay, you know, I want to believe it. But actually the gut is saying, oh no, that doesn't feel right. And then you get like this disconnect that goes on because you can't have this congruence in the same space. It's very uncomfortable. So I'm wondering here that there's a sense that if you just trust, if you can't access that clear knowing about a situation or even about yourself, you know, it happens, then ask the fox to help you. And I think she's going to come up with ideas. She's going to give you ideas and a sense of strategy. That's what I'm feeling like. You know, like I'm seeing them like little boxes, like ideas, like they just pop into your head and you go, okay, I can tackle it this way. I can kind of open up and look at it a different way. So try and call on, I think it's a her, try and call on her energy through this process. Being a 2 and a 7, like 7 is expansive energy usually, and a 2 is kind of weighing things up, but they both add up to a 9, which means that often you're dealing with quite karmic, deep, sometimes wounding, sometimes trauma, and we're all dealing with aspects of that at the moment. And obviously Cancer, kind of watery and, you know, in the emotion of things. So I feel like you're going to see things differently. But unfortunately, I'm getting with this card that you're going to have to look at it. You're going to have to look at it. If you look at her eyes, there's no getting away from that stare. I mean, you are going to have to really have a good, long, hard stare at whatever's going on, even if it's a reflection of yourself or the reflection that another person is showing you. And if it's their behavior, then unfortunately, I feel like in this situation, that's going to be hard for you to see. And if it's your own behavior, I think that's going to be hard for you to see. But this is a really lovely card, and it's saying you've got a lot of support. Spirit is supporting you. The animals are here to support you. And if you call upon her, she will definitely help you in this situation. Okay, much love to you, Cancer. If you like this, I'll be doing some more for August. And have a lovely July. Bye.